I found out that Miss World was having a screening and they were still accepting applicants pa.
How did you come up with Ganda Gandahan?
I just wanted to kind of show people I'm not afraid to be myself. Like, this is
Yeah.
just who I am. Like, I may not be fluent in Tagalog.
Sabi niya, how do you navigate the pressure of feeling like you're running out of time?
Oh my gosh.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yun. Hey guys, welcome back to Mic Drop. My name is Bernos, your host, and Happy New Year, by the way. I am so excited to start off this new season, kahit na wala naman tayong seasons, but I am starting off this new year strong with somebody that we've had on the show before. She has had quite a year, and we're going to talk about it today. I'm so excited because this woman, you may have heard her on TikTok. Ganda Gandahan. Sobrang ganda. Also recently crowned Reina Hispanoamericana for this year. And she is flying out, actually. So by the time you're watching this, she's probably already competing. And also, she's just everywhere on TikTok right now. So ladies and gentlemen, let's bring back Dia Maté.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for having me again. I'm so happy to be here.
Of course. Thank you for making time. I know you're flying out on Saturday.
Yes, of course.
You've had quite a year, and I wanted to talk about it all. Starting with, of course, your Reina journey, because I think ito naman yung pagkakakilala sa'yo at first ng audience natin. Of course, the pageant community is huge here, and one of the things that really broke the pageant internet was when, after Miss Universe Philippines, which is what we were talking about the last time you were here, you showed up at the screening for Miss World.
I know.
So, what happened there? Ano yung pumasok sa isip mo when you decided, okay, I'm gonna fight again?
Dami nangyayari sa isip ko. I mean, after the Miss Universe coronation night, it didn't really go as how I wanted it to go. I didn't place. So I was very sad about that because I worked so hard for those past couple of months to get to the coronation night to find out that I didn't even make it to top 20, right? I found out that Miss World was having a screening and they were still accepting applicants pa. So I had like a day and a half to decide after the coronation if I wanted to screen for Miss World. And parang it was such an easy decision for me because I was physically ready, I was mentally ready, and parang hindi nawala yung fire.
Yeah.
So there was still that fire of me wanting to compete and me wanting to still be on that pageant stage and fight for what I believe in and fight for that crown na. Because I had that mindset of, okay, I love this so much, so why not try my dream one more time to see if I can represent the Philippines internationally. And then ayan, I went to the screening even though I was so pagod, I was so haggard because I literally I had no sleep those past 4 days. Like right after the coronation, I slept for like 14 hours. Like, I slept so long.
The pagod.
And then it was more of just like mentally preparing myself to get back into that environment again. Because the pageant, as you know, the pageant experience is unlike no other. So, ayan. And then I was there and then I got in to be a candidate for Cavite.
That's crazy. Because yun nga, inisip nga namin kanina before we started shooting. Like, inisip ba ni Dia na, okay, if this doesn't work out for me, I'm going agad. So it was like a spur of the moment decision.
It was a spur of the moment, but I've always wanted to compete in Miss World. That was actually the first pageant I wanted to compete in, but there wasn't a Miss World in 2023. That was when I was planning to do it. And then the Miss Universe opportunity came up late 2023. So I was like, okay, I'll compete for Miss Universe muna kasi I had the support naman of my team and Aces and Queens. So they said, go try it out muna. And then when I found out there was Miss World, I was like, okay. Because I knew I was for that pageant. Like personality-wise, prototype-wise, I was like, why not go for it? Because I feel like I had a gut feeling I was gonna do well kasi.
Yeah, and speaking of, you did end up with a crown.
I did.
Which is, you are now a Reina. Which for those of you naman who are not in the pageant world, Reina Hispanoamericana is a pageant that's based in Bolivia, right? So, dito talaga ang mga Latina slayers na tinatawag. So, how has your preparation been getting into this Bolivia adventure?
Well, of course, that was really my target. If not Miss World Philippines, it was going to be Reina Hispanoamericana Filipinas. I have been preparing since July. I've been taking Spanish lessons. I've been training with CJ, Aces, Q&A, everyone, all of my trainers, all my mamas. They've all been helping me prepare for this moment, for me to fly out. And it's been a long time coming. Everyone's been asking me, can you speak Spanish? And I'm like, I can speak a little bit, just enough for me when I get there. I can at least understand them a little bit, communicate in small ways. Right?
Yeah.
Ayan, it's been a long time coming talaga. Lots of photo shoots, lots of prep. Wala na akong tulog. Right now, at least.
So you've been preparing since July. Pasarela, you have your pasarela training.
Yes.
And can I just say, sobrang galing from when we last saw each other. Nagpasarela pa tayo dito sa labas. Nakakaloka. Girl, wag mo na ako tanungin ulit magpasarela kasi hindi ko na siya gagawin.
I was gonna ask a part 2 na tayo.
How does it feel like since CJ recently competed as well? How does it feel na parang you trained with someone who is so known for that
I know,
too,
with the Miss Grand International first runner-up. I love her so much. She's one of my closest friends. There is a little bit of pressure because especially now that I'm seeing on pageant media na parang, is Dia gonna live up to grand expectations? Because she's like training under CJ. I'm like, huh? May ganun nga? Like, oh my God, like this, there's things like that happening now. But I'm just really grateful that CJ has taken me under her wing because she is so talented, especially with pasarela and choreographing routines. And I'm so grateful to have her with me on my team as well because I can call her anytime. Like last minute training, she'll make time for me talaga because she really wants me to win as well and support me. And ayun, every pasarela is so fun. And she's actually really strict. Like every training na parang, she's like, okay, I'm gonna video now. And then one mess up again. One mess up. One more time. One mess up. One more time, please. So parang she wants to make sure that I can do it like 5 times in a row perfect because that means that when I get up on stage, kahit may adrenaline, kahit nervous ako, I can do it without even thinking.
Because CJ is such a sweetheart. So imagining her as a teacher, I can't imagine
but
it.
She's not scary naman.
Yeah.
She's just very firm na parang I have to make sure that I'm having the proper form, making sure that I am following the routine correctly, making sure I'm not forgetting any cues, making sure my facial expressions are on point because I am competing with Latinas this time. So the choreography she gave me now is harder than the choreography she gave me in Miss Universe and in Miss World because I have to be at the standard of the Latinas in Reina.
That's so cool. And it's so nice to hear about it because I feel like, I mean, I'm sure you've been training, but on social media, you've been posting about like your whole other life. You're doing a Hannah Montana on us.
I really am. It's like I don't have an in-between. I like to separate it. So there's the pageant girl talaga. Like when I am speaking about pageantry, when I'm in a press con or when I'm on stage as a pageant or a beauty queen, iba talaga yung personality ko. But then when I'm here as an artist, super baliw ako. Like I say whatever I want. Like I'm truly just being an artist, but of course keeping it classy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's really 2 different worlds that I have to kind of change my character for. But I don't mind doing it because it's fun. It's like pulling a Hannah Montana.
Yeah, and you get to do both so
exactly.
Well. So speaking of your Hannah Montana double life, first of all, I don't know how you've been doing it. Because, like, iniisip ko pa lang, like, just the preparation alone for Reina. But as you've gone through that, you also released Ganda Gandahan. And you're about to release your other single, which is
Ikaw ang pinili ko.
Yes. Ang pinili ko. Okay, let's talk about Ganda Gandahan first. Because I feel like it's so different from everything you've ever done musically. And this is an era where we see a lot of your personality shine. And I think it really encapsulates who you are off screen. I don't know. I get that vibe. So how did you come up with Ganda Gandahan?
I feel like it really came right after Miss Universe. Because I've always had this branding of being this soft girl, emo girl, bedroom producer type branding. And that's what my old team really pushed for me music-wise. And then I went into the Miss Universe and I really became a woman. Like, I'm not saying like I wasn't a woman before that. I was just very tomboyish. I wasn't as much of like feminine as I am now because I learned how to talk, I learned how to walk, I learned how to really do glam on my own, my hair on my own. And I truly felt like I was my most feminine, confident self. And I felt so beautiful as well, like being made up all the time and being in all these beautiful outfits, these beautiful gowns. And my best friend, Dom Guyot, I really have to I owe it to Dom Guyot because he was like, you could be a pop girl. I was like, huh? Talaga ba? Like, you think I could do pop? He's like, yeah, why don't you try it? Like, why not? Like, you're perfect for it. Like, you have the looks, you have the voice. Why not just make a song? It was actually Dom who co-wrote Ganda Gandahan with me.
I love
And it was Dom's idea. Dom introduced me to my producer who was J. Greg. Super amazing producer. We also worked with Luke Casanova, who's Janine Berdeen's one of her sessionists. He's the best too. Janine also helped co-write the bridge of Ganda Gandahan and the chorus. So I was just really working with close people and close friends. It was the most fun I've ever had in a studio creating music because it was so random. Like, we didn't have like a structure. We had a peg of what we wanted to follow sonically, but we kind of veered off of it so far. Like, it turned into this whole like Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter mashup with like Chapel Roan and stuff. So many influences in one song, but it being OPM and Tagalog. And it was so fun because it's so bakla. Like, it's truly being your most authentic self. Like, I was in the studio just screaming like, Ganda, Ganda. And at first I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. They were like, no, do it again, but this time be more exag. And that's why it sounds like that, because we wanted it to be fun. Something that anyone can scream. Girls, the gays, even straight guys, like anyone, like whoever wants to feel maganda can use this song. And I have so much fun like performing it as well. And there was a time I performed it at PUP.
I saw that.
I just sang, like, parang it was the second chorus. I just sang Ganda. And they already said Gandahan. So I was like, Ganda, Gandahan. Like, I didn't have to say it. Like, they were just singing it with me. And it was like the most beautiful experience ever. Because I've never had that where a crowd sings it for me without me having to be like, sing with me. You know, like they just do it. And it really felt like I was doing what I needed to do sonically. I felt like I was in the right place. And it was really, I really owe it to like my team and my best friend Dom Guyat for really pushing me in that direction. Because it's so fun. And I get to be like authentically myself. And it's so konyo also. It's such a konyo song. Like,
nakakatawa sobra.
Diba? Like, my Tagalog is not super like, it's obvious that I'm not super fluent in Tagalog. And then like, even like the nakakainis. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very alabang South girl way to say it. You know what I mean? Like, even the screen. Yeah. I just wanted to kind of show people I'm not afraid to be myself. Like, this is just who I am. Like, I may not be fluent in Tagalog, but I try my best naman. I come from the South. I can be really konyo, but you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm just gonna show people you can be whoever you want to be with the song. So, yeah.
Sabi nga nila, sana daw sa RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh my gosh, Drag Race Philippines? Come on.
Can you imagine if like drag queens like lip sync to the song and then create choreo? I would die. I literally would die. I already saw like 2 drag queens do it and they tagged me on their stories and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, like this is what it's meant for talaga. Yes. And then all the TikToks I've been seeing of like all of these beautiful women singing Ganda Gandahan, like that's the purpose, for you to like use it and feel your most beautiful self.
Yes. Yeah. With the song, you've also stepped into Dia Maté. Like, this is me. Like, there's this moment in every creative's life where they step into their most authentic self. And when I saw you come out with that song, I was like, oh my god, she found it. And then you learned how to dance.
Yes.
For that.
Oh my god. Again, credit to Dom Guyot, my best friend. Like, I really cannot give him enough credit. Like, I owe him the world for this. Like, he was the one who co-choreographed or mostly choreographed the dance. Amazing. So we tapped the Ballroom community.
Yes.
So I love them so much. So my dancers, Berta and Alima and Nova. So Berta, Alima, Nova and Dom, they're the ones who choreographed Ganda Gandahan mismo. And I love them so much. They're so kind. They're so warm and welcoming, especially to me in the Ballroom community. I walked 3 balls.
I saw you did the face category?
I did the face category. And I was so scared the first time because you see all of these beautiful people from the community coming together to celebrate themselves, and parang when you don't see that, like, it's very welcoming but intimidating because you can also get chopped. Because that means, like, if the judges don't vibe you, then you're out. You can't walk again. But then if they vibe you, then it's like, oh my god, I'm so maganda. Because there's so many beautiful, like, femme queens and people from the community just, like, how do I keep up with these people? So, parang the first ball, I got chopped the first time.
Talaga.
And so I didn't post it. And then the second ball, I made it to the finals in the Kiki ball. So I was like, oh my God, okay. And then the third ball, parang I also did well naman. So it was really nice to be able to talk to everyone from the community as well. See what they're about, see what they stand for as well. Because they all have their own advocacies within their space. And with the ballroom community, you really have to immerse yourself. You can't just, I don't want people to assume that I use them for clout or anything. No, because I really wanted to immerse myself in the community and really make friends with all of them and have them have that space and that spotlight with the Ganda Gandahan. And that's why we got Femme Queens as well in my music video mismo. And then we got, all of my dancers are from Ballroom as well. So they're so amazing.
What was your first ball like? Because I mean, I only watched and I already felt like so overwhelmed. Like they're so stunning, they're so confident. Like, what did it feel like having to actually do it?
It was scarier than the pageant. It was scarier than Miss Universe.
I can imagine.
I swear. Like, no, because parang Miss Universe, it's like you train for that, you do it all the time, but this is different. Like, you can be whoever you want to be talaga. And I've always seen balls. Like, I've always been to Apoteca and seen the balls, watched the balls. But when I went there with Dom for the first time to actually walk, I was peeing my pants. Because, the theme was, like, partying in the 80s. Like, making sure, like, you're wearing really neon bright clothing. And then your makeup has to be on point. Because when you're walking face category, the judges actually look at your makeup. And if it's uneven or if it's like out of place and you get chopped. Yeah. So like I was getting ready and I was like, oh God, like am I gonna look good enough? And then when I got there, I saw the other people walking face and they literally dress up. They wear costumes, they go in full FX makeup and everything. And it's crazy. So I was in the corner of Apotheca and Dom was like, girl, your blush is not enough. Paint your face pink. So I had to like put so much pink blush everywhere just so I could kind of fit the theme. And then I still got chopped.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it was so encouraging because right after there were people who were like, girl, you really served face. And like, just do it again. Like, don't be afraid next time. Like, make sure you follow the theme next time. Because they were like, if you follow the theme, if you really serve and you're confident, then for sure you get 10s across the board.
What was that one time? Because I again, oh my gosh, I'm chronically online. I saw this on TikTok when you walked face, but you were barefaced. What was that like? And what was the story behind that?
Parang they were telling us like, oh, you should come walk bareface. And I was like, okay, I'll go. And then the theme was goddess lang. So parang, okay, I'll just wear like my white dress from Zara, put on gold jewelry that's kind of Godessa, my most Godessa dress, and then just wear powder. So at least I don't look oily. And then like curl my hair because they didn't say anything about hair. Ayun lang. So they're really accepting. Like it's really to the point where they make these, either it's as outrageous, these super outrageous themes where you have to dress up and do all this crazy makeup, or it's as simple as come bareface. Have no makeup on. Make sure you're not showing like any blush, any concealer, nothing on your face. Ganun yung atake. And then there was this trick na parang make sure you get tissue, go up to the judges and like wipe your face just so you can show them there's nothing on your face.
I love it.
Yeah.
10s across
the board. So it was really fun. Like it's so fun. And when the community is like, they're so welcoming and so inviting. So they're like, yeah, just walk again, come again. So like, it's so nice that they're also supporting like Ganda Gandahan and like they use it in their content. They dance to it as well.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, that's something that I really admire na you're able to do. Kasi usually with pageantry, there's such a pressure for beauty queens to look perfect all the time and like to serve face. And not just face, serve glam all the time. But the fact na sabi ko, oh my gosh, talagang like stepping out in public, like doing ballroom, barefaced. I was like, a pageant queen doing this.
Ballroom
like,
barefaced.
wow.
I know. It's really out of my comfort zone. But it actually helped me grow as a person because I met so many new people. And I found out what the community is like and how accepting they are even if you are barefaced.
Well, speaking of viral moments, I wanted to ask about, oh my gosh, because isa pa tong Ganda Gandahan moment mo eh. When you were at JK's concert. And then andun ka sa screen. And then
so
honestly,
Jumbotron.
Even without context, you stand out. Like, as in, like, even without context, like, you kind of get, like, sino dun sa... Kasi ang daming tao sa screen eh. Pero, kitang-kita mo kung ano yung pinag-uusapan or like who is this girl? What happened there? Like, ang cute ng moment na yun.
Oh my God. So, I wasn't expecting anything. I just dressed up because I want to look cute for his concert. I'm the girlfriend, right? So parang, I need to look cute too, okay? Like, I was joking around. It's my concert also, guys. I was just there in the standing area. I was there with my friends and also his friends from senior high were there too. So we were just all in one area. And then I wasn't expecting anything. And then when he was doing a spiel, and he was like, I want to say hi to my girlfriend and my family. And it was cute because he didn't even realize that they were trying to look for me. So apparently the prod made it a point to like look for me in the crowd to see where I am, just in case he shouts me out. Cute. Para they can put the camera on me. So it turns into like this whole thing. Oh. So that's why I didn't realize that I was on the screen until like, I think it was Dom who was beside me. He was like, look. I was like, oh! Nandun ako. So I was like, oh my God. And then everyone around me were like, uy. Ganun sila. So super cute talaga.
It's straight out of a rom.
Literally, I was like, oh my God, it's so kilig. Like, I never thought this was gonna ever happen in my life. But it just happens that my boyfriend's a musician.
Yeah.
And had his own concert. And I was just there.
That's so cute. But yun nga, as we were manifesting on TikTok, it's gonna be you next time.
Hopefully it's me on that stage.
You on stage.
Yes, calling out my boyfriend.
Gandahan.
Exactly. Doing everything, all the dance steps. Oh my God, the dance steps are so hard. But
oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Thank you.
But you are dropping a new single. So this is like, Ganda Gandahan is just the beginning of
It's just the beginning of the whole pop girl era. Like, there was a whole rebrand with Ganda Gandahan and we are continuing this into 2025.
So what, tell me about Ikaw ang pinili ko?
Yes.
Ikaw ang pinili ko?
So,
Tagalog ulit.
Tagalog ulit. So, kind of funny backstory. When I first started the music industry, I didn't want to make Tagalog songs. Because I felt like I wasn't qualified to. Because one, I didn't really speak Tagalog fluently. Two, I was too konyo. And three, parang I didn't think it would fit me as a person, me as my vibe. So parang my last releases before Ganda Gandahan that were Tagalog were kind of not me. It was kind of pilit lang to try. And then when we did Ganda Gandahan, and then I tried this whole like, again, the pop thing with my friends, and then really just unapologetically being myself. I was like, okay, it's so fun pala to make Tagalog when it's music that is really you. Yes. And it's music that you're having fun with. And Ikaw ang pinili ko, I also co-wrote this with Dom again, my best friend, as in talaga my sidekick. We wanted to write a love song. And it's very sweet. It's very Sabrina Carpenter, very Dua Lipa, meshed together. And it's for my boyfriend. So, ayan, he's usually the one writing songs about people. Now I'm writing a song about him that's gonna be released publicly. So thank God we're public na. Kasi if not, parang, it's super exciting. Because it's very sweet. It's same vibe as Ganda Gandahan, but it's more focused on love talaga. And like being happy in love and having fun being in love. Because that's the best part of like having a partner and being in love is that you can be whoever you want with this person. And like, you choose this person to go through all of these challenges with you. And
has he heard the song?
Yes, he has.
Well, anong reaction niya sa song?
He is so cute because parang he doesn't like to show me his actual reaction. He's like, it's good. It's good. But then I could see it in his eyes na kilig naman siya. So parang, okay. But yeah, it's really cute. And I'm super excited for it to come out and for people to hear it. Because it's such a feel-good song. Like, I love having songs like that.
Yeah, may background kami sa playlist namin.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
I really hope you're gonna like it. Ayan. So, a lot of more fun things coming and then a lot of more pop songs coming. So, a lot of different influences put into one pop album because I don't want to stick to just one pop influence. I want to stick to a lot. So like having a song like very Tate McRae, Britney Spears, something very Sabrina, something very Olivia into one album to show like how OPM can be all these different types of pop.
Are you releasing like any other things we should know about? Or
well, for sure there's going to be a visualizer, a lyric video, and a music video. So, ayan, with a special guest.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited na kami.
So, I'm super excited for that. I think the music video is coming out after Bolivia, like after the coronation night mismo. But we're gonna focus more on the lyric video and really getting the song out there first before we release the music video.
Oh, I'm really excited for you, and
Thank you.
congratulations
Thank you so
on
much.
this wild year. I really don't know how you did it, but you did it.
I don't know. I did it. It's a lot of mix of like a lot of vocal training, a lot of dance training, a lot of pasarela and Q&A. So it's like it's a lot of self-development. Artistic and pageant development talaga.
Yeah. And it shows like confidence-wise, I think career-wise as well. Like,
Thank you.
oh, finally. Especially for our community sa YouTube. Like, we have a lot of like go-getters. We have a lot of listeners who are so passionate about like pursuing their dreams. And it's like, it's just so nice to be able to watch your journey and like the year that has passed, and you know what happens when you stick to your vision na parang, okay, I think I'm meant for this, I'm gonna work as hard as I can, and then here you are.
I know, it's crazy because I've been doing music for the longest time, and I guess professionally for 4 years, and nothing really happened. When I finally did pageantry, and then when I kind of accepted who I was and made music that really stuck to my heart and something that was truly authentically myself, that's when it started happening for me. Like, honestly accepting who I was and doing whatever I wanted and not caring about what people thought, whether it'd be doing pageantry twice, looking crazy, and then putting out music that's very like crazy as well. But it's doing well, and I'm so thankful for all the attention that it's getting now.
Honestly, it's just crazy until people see na it worked.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a crazy idea until it's like out there.
Yeah. So we do want to answer some questions from our followers.
Yes.
Kasi, syempre, you know, I want to get your input sa mga, what you would say.
Yes.
For our listeners who are also like trying to navigate this time in their lives, or like facing pressure or feeling like they're running out of time. Like you said, it took you 4 years of pursuing music and then like waiting for the day na parang, okay, when is it gonna hit for me? So here's a question. Sabi niya, how do you navigate the pressure of feeling like you're running out of time?
Oh my gosh. I feel
Did you feel that?
I feel this
Today pa rin.
No, because I guess as women, especially in the industry, if you don't make it young, you feel this intense pressure to make it before you reach a certain age, or people won't pay attention to you, or you won't be successful enough. And it's really difficult because you see, parang everyone's on a different timeline. You see, you have friends who are already making hits, friends who are having big concerts, friends who are, you know, already living their dream, having all this money, but then you're still stuck in this certain space. But then I remember, parang where I am at now is where someone is dreaming to be. You have to remember that, I guess what I try to remember is that everyone is on a specific timeline, and the universe and God really has a plan for you, and it's gonna happen at the right timing. You just have to be patient and wait and manifest and just let the universe handle it for you. Because I feel like if you're so focused on your end goal, then you're not gonna be able to enjoy the process of life and staying in the moment. You're gonna be too focused of the result, too focused to be where you want to be, that you don't even enjoy the little things na. So ayan, I even have it tattooed on my arm. It's covered right now, but it says enjoy the process.
That's so good.
Yeah, because my whole life, even the first 4 years of my music career, I was so stuck of like, I need to make a hit. I need to make a hit. I need to be in this place. I need to be at this level like my friend is. And nothing really happened. And then when I finally kind of realized I need to relax. I'm so young, and in this modern day and age, as a woman, you can make it at any age.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, look at Dolly De Leon, right?
Yes.
Like, oh my God, she's so amazing. Like, I love that woman. And like all of these stars, you know, when I watched Snow Allegra last year, she's 30 something. Like, I look at her, I'm like, huh? You're that age and you're like making waves in the music industry abroad at that age. And she's actually started at 26. So that really changed my perspective, especially in the music industry, that I may be like 23 now and I'm actually still really young. Like, I can start again at any age, and I'm going to make it no matter what, as long as I just keep going and keep being consistent.
Yeah, and enjoying the process is the way to make it sustainable. Because like going for a big dream takes a long time.
It does.
And if you don't enjoy the process, it's gonna be hard to stay at it. You know, like something I always tell my friends and also like the people who watch my videos is like, I've been doing this since 2016 and I didn't earn money
Yeah.
until like the pandemic. And honestly, enjoying the process is what's kept me at it for so long. And I'm so glad na I just enjoyed making videos because it's what's gonna make you last.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you enjoy what you're doing, you can keep your head down and not compare yourself to other people and realize na, you know, the work is the point.
Like me 4 years ago would be so happy to be like where I am right now, you know? So I should just be grateful that I have an amazing team to support me, amazing family, friends, boyfriend, and where I'm at, like even being here talking to you, you know what I mean? Like it's just everything's coming together.
I feel like even Dia from last year would be shocked
I
to
know.
be like to see na parang, what? Like this is what your life is
the
like.
whole like pageant and then the new music and everything. It completely changed me as a person. Like if I was talking to myself, the last self that was here talking to you, completely different. Different than yung outfit.
Oh,
Different than yung hair party. So like
Actually.
completely different talaga.
Yeah, but it's important. So embrace it.
Yes.
Okay, another one. Is it okay if I suddenly change my mind with regards to my career path?
Yes. It's fine. I mean, like, I was doing music for 3.5 years and then I was like, I'm gonna be a beauty queen. It's completely okay. Like, if you want to change your job, if you want to change your major, if you want to change your passions, everyone's still young at heart. We're all still young, you know? We can learn at any stage of our life, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to try something new, if you want to go and do something wild, just do it. And then if you don't like it, you can do something else.
Yeah, and I think you don't come out of these experiences with nothing naman.
Yeah.
Parang if, let's say, you have a certain career path right now and you want to jump to something else, you're not jumping into that new thing from zero.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like, and it's important kahit na hindi mo pa ma-pinpoint which lessons yung madadala mo with you. I'm pretty sure like meron at meron pa rin yun. Like I'm sure being a musician helped you in your beauty queen journey.
It did.
And now that you're starting a new era of your pop girl life, like I'm sure there's something from pageantry that you're carrying with you as well. Last question. What is the realest advice you can give to someone turning 20?
Stop taking yourself seriously.
Talaga?
Yeah,
I love
'cause
that.
When I was 20, I was taking myself too seriously. I thought I had to be a certain person. I had to make certain music. I had to do this, do that so I could succeed. Like also I was balancing school at the same time. So I was all over the place. And I thought like if I couldn't do this, I might die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So truly what I learned from the past, I'm still young. Like I'm turning 24. So I guess 4 years of my life. The past 4 years of my life, it's just to enjoy and to have fun. Of course, take it seriously if it's like an exam or like a business meeting or, you know, work, something for your career. But life in general, like if you want to have fun in your 20s, go have fun. If you have the resources to do, study whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like really enjoy what you can in your 20s because when are you going to ever be this young to make mistakes and do things again or try new things? Just do whatever you want. And at the end of the day, like who else is gonna care except yourself? Don't do anything to please other people as well. That's the other thing I need to listen to myself about. Don't please anyone but yourself. Because once you start pleasing other people, you're never gonna be happy.
It kind of sounds like it feels like the end of the world if something isn't going their way or something. But it's so important to remember that na, you know, it's just the beginning. It's about to start and it's gonna be such a blast. And when you parang free yourself from all of these expectations and whether it's pressure from yourself or from other people, like it just gets so much better. It gets easier. It gets more fun. And the more you learn that and embody that, the better life gets.
Exactly.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yun. Well, anyway, thank you so much, Dia, for the lovely chat and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
For all your nakakalokang future endeavors, side quests na hindi ko malaman paano mo ginagawa, but you're doing it so beautifully.
Thank you.
If you could invite everyone, any last message for our friends?
Hi everyone, again, this is Dia Maté, your Reina Hispanoamericana Filipinas 2024/2025. I hope you can support me throughout my whole pageant journey. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, at Dia X Mate, especially on TikTok as well, same username. And then on YouTube and Spotify at Dia Mate with the accent on the E. And then I'm going to have a single come out this January 17. If you're watching this, baka it's out na. It's called Ikaw Pinili ko, and play it for your loved ones. They're going to like it. And also, please support my single right now. It's called Ganda Gandahan, so you can feel your most beautiful. Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.
See you
Bye.
soon.